Not all birds fly south for the winter, but just like some privileged humans, certain species have what you might call seasonal vacation homes. We learned it in school. When colder weather kills off insects, fruits, and berries, birds set off in search of food to fatten up for a better chance of breeding and survival. And we know now, more than ever, that Nashville is an important rest area for birds on one heck of a journey. How many miles are we talking?
Thousands. When birds are migrating, the urban glow messes with their navigation system. They actually get attracted to these city lights, and then it's dawn and they have to land, and they're in an urban environment that's not safe for them. And so for me, what's special about these places is that you've got these big parks surrounding Nashville. And so if you're a bird and you're flying and suddenly, oh, it's dawn, where am I going to land? Look, 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 here are these safe places, right?
And that's not just conjecture. Laura and other researchers here have proof that frequent flyers are coming back.
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
Got a whole flock in the same net.
They temporarily trap birds in a tall, very thin sort of volleyball net. Some are banded around the leg with a number, but the ones they really want to study closely are fitted with tiny transmitters and antennas, bird backpacks.
For most bird species, there's two ways you can fit the harness on, and one is like a backpack, and that tends to go on bigger birds. For us, the species, the songbirds that we're doing, we're putting them on, it's called a leg loop harness, and it fits on almost like a climbing harness, and then sits kind of lower on their back.
Once that transmitter's on and the antenna's attached, they're detectable on a shared frequency all over the world.
We've had wood thrushes that we've radio tagged that have left and gone to Central America for the winter and have come back to the exact same breeding territory, like the same area of woods.
You can find them with a handheld receiver and even track them on an app.
I'm looking for a wood thrush that came into the park a couple weeks ago.
The day we visited, we got lucky. They captured a return visitor, but the antenna had been broken.
This is a really special bird. We banded this bird last winter, and look, he lost the antenna.
He went up to Michigan.
Maybe he left it up there. And he lost his antenna. Yeah, so we have...
So you can't pick up the receiver anymore?
We can pick it up, but only when we're close by. So here's the battery. And here's the solar panel.
Yeah.
And there is normally an antenna that sticks out right here, but he somehow got rid of his antenna.
Do we even understand how they have this GPS, how they know where to go?
I mean, this one hermit thrush, I can show you the track on it. It's amazing. It followed the exact same path that it took. When it left here, it was detected by these receiver stations up to the coast of Maine, and then when it came back, it took almost the same path. They migrate at night. The theory is that they use a lot of different things to help them migrate. So they use stars to help themselves navigate. They can use geological features like mountains and other things. But they also, a lot of these songbirds have in their eyes and in their bill a little compound called magnetite that actually helps them detect the magnetic fields of the earth, and that helps them as well. So they have all of these sort of different things that they're using to help them navigate. What we have been able to learn is just kind of amazing. The very first year in 2021, when we had transmitters that could transmit at night, we had three birds that we put three Swainson's thrushes that we put transmitters on in September of 2021. They spent a week here or so, and then 2 weeks later were detected in Costa Rica.
In a few months, when winter is in full swing, Laura and her bird crew will be capturing and fitting backpacks on downy woodpeckers.
The last few winters, we've captured so many downy woodpeckers, like 35 downy woodpeckers in a single day.
Conventional wisdom says that's a species that doesn't migrate.
I'm like, are they all from right here?
But they've got a theory.
I want to prove that wrong. And so we're going to be putting transmitters on downy woodpeckers to see if actually maybe they're migrating more than people think.